Welcome to the MyPlaceForParts.com garage, presented in partnership with Shop Owner. And now here's your host, Doug Kaufman.
Business is tough, times are difficult. Is now the best time to cut back on your marketing and training budgets? We're talking to Vic Tarasik from Shop Owner Coach. Vic, is now the time that businesses should consider saving money on things like marketing, advertising, training?
I hit that with a resounding no. You shouldn't look to your marketing budget and slash it. Training budget, you shouldn't slash it. This is the time you should be doubling down on marketing, doubling down on training. I'll give you an example. I have a customer who's on the East Coast. And when COVID hit, just like every other shop, he got slow. He told me, he said, Vic, he said that March was terrible, April was terrible. He said, but I continued to feed my marketing. I continued, he goes, and he said, my job as the rainmaker is to get those cars in the shop. He goes, and I was calling customers. I was sending out mailers. I was investing in my marketing. He had a record June. He had his best month ever in July. And he told me, he said, Vic, he said, I'm sitting with my feet up on my desk. He goes, I'm heading out to go on a 2-week vacation.
You speak of vacations, people aren't necessarily flying, they're driving, they want to make sure their cars are in solid shape for their family. There's a lot of uncertainty anyway in the world. Shops can help alleviate some of that uncertainty.
Oh, exactly. I mean, what is a customer's car? It's their safe bubble. It's the spot that they spend the second most time in. Well, they're not going to go to Disney World by plane if they even go to Disney World at all, but they're probably going to go somewhere, and they're going to be driving their vehicle. So how are we going to get it in? We're going to spend marketing money. Well, now let's peel into the training. Well, why not continue to train? Do you want the same level of training in your shop and capability? Did technology ever stop advancing because of COVID?
The shops, the cars keep getting older, but the need for training certainly doesn't go away.
No. And if you look at the amount of online training there is right now, a lot of companies are investing and doing no-charge training online. Well, pay your technician during the day to take some of the online training. It should be part of your training budget. You should have a marketing budget, you should have a training budget. And you should expect your technician over that course of that year to spend 40 hours in training. Well, that's 4 hours a week. It's not that much. Can you really, you can afford to put them through 4 hours of training.
Explain to us how something like training can pay itself back.
Which I've heard a quote this way: would you rather train someone and have them leave, or keep someone that you didn't train and repeat the same mistakes? So if you train someone, they can be more productive. They'll generate more hours. They'll understand it more. They'll ask less questions. If you think about a shop owner who has a technical background, every interruption for him, because he's typically the lead tech in the shop, is one less element of productivity that he has. And every time that technician would have to step away from the car to go get an answer, it's going to cost him 15 minutes on both sides, at least. So if you just take a half-hour productivity, multiply that out over the year, you can see 25 additional billable hours in a given year. And that's just, if you just say that 1/2 an hour a week.
What are some of the best ways you can think of that shop owners should address their marketing?
Well, I'll tell you, one of the things to be careful not to do too much of is email. How many emails do you delete during the day?
I know I've got about 1,000 of them in my email box that I should get rid of.
I've got some simple ways of doing things. A thank you note. A simple thank you note. What will that garner? How much loyalty will you get from a customer with a thank you note? But use
email or snail mail?
I'd rather go snail mail.
Yeah.
I'll give you an example. I visited a company and I met with their leadership team. I got home and I got a thank you note from the vice president of the company for my time there. I still hold on to them.
That kind of stands out.
It really does. It sets you apart from everybody else. And we have our email inbox constantly bombarding us. What are the things that we need to do to get top of mind? Well, snail mail or a marketing piece There's one thing we use is called the WOW card. It's a $50 gift certificate. Just send it to a customer, prospective customer, or even an existing customer. Also, an element of marketing would be seasonal marketing. Well, it's summer. Will school happen this year? Maybe not. But once it does happen, you got time to get ready for school. There's over 4 seasons in a year. You think about it. You have the spring, summer, and fall and winter, but then you've got Christmas, and you've got going to grandma's house, Thanksgiving, New Year's. New Year's is a great time to start planning things too, because what do you do at the beginning of the year?
A New Year's resolution.
Exactly. And so why should the customer's vehicle not be any different? This is actually a time to leverage that mindset the customer has. I want to do better this year. I want to take care of my body better. I want to take care of my car better. So what we do is we encourage our customers to send out, and what I did in my shop was send out a mailer. The mailer was a $99 inspection and an oil change. Well, it was a car physical. It's just I won't say glorified inspection, but it's a way of getting an inspection, and the customer buying into the inspection, because shops give away free inspections. If you get something for free, do you value it? But if the customer pays for something, what are they expecting? They're expecting to get something back.
How can you track the marketing that you're doing?
Easy. Spreadsheet, first off, or your management system. A good management system will have marketing tracking in it, but you have to set it up. You can track the effectiveness of every marketing dollar that you have. And if you have marketing that's returning tenfold on the dollar spent, you should never back away from it. Just measure it on what you sell per marketing piece.
As Vic Tarasik says, marketing doesn't have to cost, it can actually make you money. Vic, thanks for being here. I'm Doug Kaufman. Thanks for watching.